Hello again, good morning. So I am Maria Danessa Estrabia, your teacher for the botany class. So now this is an enhanced discussion for the subject since I'm not able to go into Google Meet, so I will have to enhance my discussion about by making a video since the video will it's very I have a problem in uploading in your respective in our messenger, so I will just upload this one in the YouTube and then I will just give you the link for you to look into to view the video that uh, I am discussing. So this is just a similar when I am in the class. So this is a form of enhancement in your discussion in our discussion. So in our discussion that is found in the messenger. So this is the third video, and then our topic for today is about the leaves. So we are going to classify about the different parts, the different shapes and the different arrangement of the leaves and what is found in the leaves. So I will be showing to you the prepared slides. So this is now the slides about the leaves. So we have here the leaves. So a leaves is a photosynthetic part of the plants. So it has a leaf venation that can be either parallel or netted or pinnately and palmately, simply a compound. So we have here the characteristics of the leaves. So a leaf or a plant lifespan, so it's an annual biennials or perennial. So annuals live for one growing season and produce seeds. So biennials produce only vegetative growth during the first season and viable seeds before they die. So viable, okay. So next is perennial, so live 3 or more years and produce viable seeds each year. Okay, so we have here examples of the leaf venation. So this one is an example of parallel, and this one is an example of pinnately netted, and the other one is palmately netted. So look at the illustration of the midrib. So we have here the midrib formation. So it's a different, okay, it's a different thing. Another is the left type. So simple and compound. So we have here an example of the leaves that is simple and example of the leaves that is compound. So I have here the different leaf margins. So try to look into the illustration about the leaf margins. So we have here the undulate, the sinuate, the serrate. So we have here the dentale, the lobate here, the lobates, the scalloped, the palmate, digitate. We have here. Then here is another example. And this one. Okay, so look at that one. Okay. So they are just an example of the leaf margin. So if you still want to look into the exact the picture, so if you want to familiarize the different leaf margins, so you can search this one in the Google. Okay, so we have here to give you an overview. So we have here different types of the leaves, and I know that most of you have already encountered this one and the surroundings. I think that you're familiar, and then you have seen this one. If you are a plantitas, I know that you have seen this kind of the leaf in your gardens or leaves that is found in your garden. Okay, so you can see another picture here. Although they are just common, but it has a different name. It has a name, and then if you are a keen observer, then you can see the different formation and different names of the leaves and the different forms of the leaf. Okay, so I think that you're familiar with this one. This one is a fern. the leaves of the fern. This one, mango. I think this is a mango leaf. So we have here the different leaves have the same parts and perform the same function. So they undergo photosynthetic activity. So they are capable of manufacturing their own food. So we have here the shape arrangement. So if you want to enhance your knowledge, so try to Google the shape and arrangement so you can see this one. So and then try to look into the surroundings of the actual leaf formation so that you can characterize and how the leaves is being arranged, and then what are the different shapes of the leaves. Okay, so we have here the opposite. So opposite means opposite. Okay, so uniform. So world, I think that you are familiar with this one, world. And then this one, binipinnate. I think that you're familiar with the macahiya plants. So perfoliate, this one, the lobed cordate, so heart shape. So some of the fellows has the heart shaped leaves. Okay, so this one is an illustration. If you have seen this one, this is an illustration in the leaves. Okay, and the leaves where the photosynthesis takes place. So we cannot see this one in our naked eye. So this illustration is it's a microscopic illustration, meaning it is being done in the in the microscope. So this is an exchange of the water. This is an example of the stomata. So it has a veins here. So here is the carbon dioxide will enter and then oxygen will move. So it's an, I don't know, this one is an stomata. Okay, so this one. So we have here the illustration. So the upper epidermis, we call this one the spongy type, the palisade chlorophyll, the spongy mesophyll, then the lower epidermis, this one. Okay, so the totality of this one is the photosynthetic products. Also the photosynthesis will take place. So we have here the leaf structure, so the cross section of the leaves, and then this one here, the veins. Okay, so it's a cross section of the leaves. Okay, so stomata and the guard cells. So this one, and then we have the close and open. So it will release the oxygen. Okay, its size is controlled by two guard cells. Okay, the two guard cells. So we have the oxygen and then the carbon dioxide. So provided plant is photosynthesizing. So stomata function is for the gas exchange that is found in the leaf. So xerophytic leaf. So plants adapted to extremely dry environment. So has a thicker cuticle. So fewer to no chloroplast and reduce a number of air spaces and then creeps within the sunscreen stomata. So we have here an example, transverse section through the leaf of the xerophytic plant. So look at the cross section here. So this one is the upper epidermis. So if you have seen the previous slide, the previous slides that we have, this one, okay, so this one. So this is a very clear representation about the photosynthesis, photosynthesis, okay, photosynthesizing of the plants. Okay, so another we have here, go back to our discussion here. Okay, so the bundle sheath, then the parenchyma. Okay, parenchyma. So we have here the cuticle, the outer, the spongy, the lower epidermis, the trichome, and then we have here the guard cells, and then the bundle sheath. Okay, so we have here another mesophytic leaf. So live in a moderate environment. Another hydrophytic. So very little vascular tissue and stomata. So plants that have leaves and submerged in water. Okay, so monocot leaf. So look at the monocot leaf. So the illustration of the monocot leaf. So it has also the upper epidermis, and then we have the spongy parenchyma cells. So the monocot leaf has also the mesophyll, and the other one has the guard cell. Okay, so this one, the stomata, and then it has also the parts here, the epidermis, and then the interstitial space. So the dicot here. So the dicot, so this is a cross section of the leaf. And then thank you. So that ends for our discussion about the leaf formation and the leaf arrangement. So I hope that you learned a lot from this discussion. And thank you. I am your teacher for this semester.